Hey everybody, please watch this full video. It's going to one, help you understand the process moving forward to get ready for your elementary session, and then two, I'm going to share a resource with you that will really give you some good ideas that might inspire your elementary session for your instant activity and also for your games. So the first thing I want you to do is on Blackboard, make sure you go to the um, assignment description, right? It's going to walk you through each of the steps that you have to do because some people didn't really even use their assignment directions to guide their group planning. So within that document, the first thing you see is basically the alignment to the standards. We've already done this before, so you know it has to be age, developmentally appropriate. I'm going to skip this for now because until you know what your activity is, you're not necessarily going to know the skills that you need to align to. You're also not going to know the critical elements or the cues that you might need because you don't know your game yet. So please remember that you're working within this 10 to 11 minute window. It's not a lot of time. Okay, so your instant activity, ultimately that should just be 1 to 2 minutes of your whole entire session. So that means a very, very quick and minimal instruction for instant activity, and then get kids moving right away. As for your game, that's going to be the bulk of your 10 to 11 minutes total. So now you've got about 8 minutes left, 7 minutes left. So please use that as, obviously your full planning, because a lot of time is going to be dedicated to that. Okay, so use that as a guide when you meet with your group to talk about your ideas. So I will not see you next Monday. It's Veterans Day. The university does not meet. Obviously, if you need anything, reach out anytime over email. But the next time I see you is going to be in our lab session, which will be at Ping. That whole time is going to be used for you to walk through, to teach, to demo, not the whole class, but just you and your group, to make sure you're comfortable with setting up your activity, getting out your words for your instant activity, everything from start to finish. That does not mean come with a rough draft or random ideas. Come with your plan ready to go. The point is to see if it's working, and then if it's not, then you can make adjustments if needed, but don't come with randomness, come with your detailed plan. After our lab session, if you need to make adjustments to your written plan, that's fine. I encourage you to do so. We all need to reflect. That's the point of why we're doing this in steps. So your document's not due to me until the Monday before our live session at the Plains. Okay, so that's step one, right? That's the process that we're going through, but some people were kind of stuck on ideas, right? We talked about these creative things to do with kids, and some people were kind of overthinking things. So I'm going to share a link with you here, and this is where the link is going to take you. And please use this as a resource, but you can't take directly from what the resource is. So here's how this works. Basically, it's going to give you great activities. So the first thing you have to do, make sure you're choosing the right grade bands and years for school. So this is where you want to be. The next thing is, do you want your instant activity or do you want ideas for your game? Please do not choose skill development. That's not the kind of session that we're necessarily trying to do. So I've got my grade bands. I want to get some ideas for games right now. And if I want to, I can be generic, or I can even maybe be a little more specific if I want to pick a specific kind of category. So I'm going to go invasion. I could be even more specific and pick skill focus if I want to. Once I search, this is going to give me what it gave me: 6 standards-based games that align with the categories that I selected, right? These are all games, they're not instant activities. And it's going to give me essentially a lesson plan. It shows me what the setup might look like. It gives me the conditions in which the game will play out, from everything from scoring to rules to setup. It'll tell me the equipment I might need, safety considerations. So there's a lot of great things in here for me to kind of use to inspire a game that I might want to run. Again, I can't use this exactly, but I can use it to inspire me. So that's kind of my recommendation for everybody. Look at these resources, but more importantly, you have to get together with your group here over the next week, because the next session at Ping needs to have every person in our class there with their group planning, running through these sessions. And then from there, we'll move forward to make these implemented at the planes. But step one is getting ourselves organized here. Reach out if you need anything. See you when I see you.